Hey there. You know how we always talk about different ways to work from home?
Sure.
Well, get this. You actually sent in an Indeed.com article called uh, 20 Ways to Make Money from Home, plus 42 more WH ideas.
Wow. Talk about timely.
Right. Incredible how many options there are nowadays, makes you wonder. But before we get totally overwhelmed, the article is from June 30th of this year, so pretty up to date.
Mhm.
What's your take on their whole premise, that working from home is becoming so huge?
Well, they're definitely onto something. It's not just a fad anymore. I see a fundamental shift happening. Remember the old days when a job meant commuting to some office every day?
Oh, yeah.
These days, people are craving flexibility, autonomy, the chance to be their own boss. And honestly, who can blame them?
Seriously, just imagine. No more rush hour, comfy pants all day.
And don't forget setting your own hours, game changers, especially for, parents or anyone who wants more control over their schedule. And it's not even just about comfort, it's about control over your career, where you're going.
Oh, absolutely. That makes a ton of sense. So the article dives right into specific work from home ideas. They mention freelancing, which feels like a given at this point, but then virtual assistants, selling expertise through online courses, even renting out your music studio space. Have
Right.
you seen such a range?
It's a real mixed bag, but that's what's so exciting. It highlights that there's something for everyone, no matter what your skills or interests are. I mean, think about those online courses for a sec. You could leverage what you already know, create a course once, and it could potentially generate income for years.
Create once, benefit endlessly. That's the dream.
Exactly. Now, they did also mention becoming a virtual assistant. What's interesting there is you don't necessarily need tons of experience to get started.
Oh, interesting.
They even link a guide on how to become one. So, could be a good starting point for someone just dipping their toes into the work from home world.
Oh, that's a great detail. We'll have to remember to link that in the show notes for you. It's like they've thought of everything. Okay, so beyond these more, I don't know, established paths, they list some truly unique ideas. We're talking becoming an online travel agent, testing websites for usability. They even suggest renting out your car for other people to drive.
No, that one surprised even me.
Right. So out of all these unusual avenues, are there any that you think are particularly well suited to the way the world is working today?
The website testing one really jumped out at me. In our increasingly digital world, having a user-friendly website, it's crucial for any business.
Oh, for sure.
And with more companies moving online, the demand for website testers, it's only going to increase.
Plus, it's something you can do from anywhere with a decent internet connection, right? Which aligns perfectly with the whole work from home thing.
Precisely, you hit the nail on the head. It's about finding those sweet spots where your skills, they meet the market demand, and you can still enjoy that flexibility, autonomy that working from home offers.
It's fascinating how many of these work from home opportunities, they're all tied to the digital world now, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It really shows you how much technology has changed how we work. But there's another thing about this work from home boom. We got to unpack the side hustle.
Oh, yeah, the article goes deep on that. It is
Uh-huh.
62 ideas after all. Feels like everyone and their dog has a side hustle going on these days.
It's a serious trend, and they back it up with data, too. Like, they mentioned a Pew Research Center study, and it shows a huge jump in people making money through, online platforms and all that.
Makes sense. The internet's made it so easy to find those side gigs now.
Yeah.
But it's interesting they bring up the Harvard Business Review, too.
Mm.
And for them, it's not always just about the extra cash.
That is really important. The Harvard Business Review, they were saying it's not just about the money for a lot of people. Think about it. You got your side hustle. It's a way to explore something you're into, right? Learn new skills, even just shake things up a bit.
It's like a low-pressure way to try something out, see if you like it,
Wow.
without quitting your job and going all in.
Exactly. It's a safety net, lets you experiment. You might even find hidden talents, things you never knew you were good at.
Love that. Now, before we get too lost in all the exciting options, the article does mention some practical stuff. They really highlight how the rules and regulations, it all depends on what kind of work from home thing you're doing.
You got to do your homework. Like if you're selling food from home, offering services, renting a property, there's legal stuff, licenses. It's different everywhere.
They actually use the example of like someone baking bread in their kitchen to sell. Might need to check those health codes, permits, all that. Better safe than sorry, as they say.
100%. Don't get so caught up in the excitement that you forget the research. Got to be legit. They make it clear. Check those local laws before jumping in headfirst. And, this whole idea of doing your homework, it leads to what I think is the biggest takeaway from our deep dive today.
Ooh, I love a good aha moment.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
Well, isn't the hardest part sometimes just knowing where to even start? You got all this info, a million different paths. It's easy to get overwhelmed and just freeze up.
Analysis paralysis, it's real. Open a million tabs, compare everything. Next thing you know, you're watching cat videos. Been there.
Hmm.
That's where a deep dive like this is so helpful, though, right? We go through all this information, find those golden nuggets. Hopefully you're leaving energized, not overwhelmed.
Exactly. Think of it like instead of having to put together a puzzle without the picture, we're giving you the roadmap. You can see the
Yeah.
lay of the land, figure out which paths you want to explore.
Love that. It's about taking that spark of interest, turning it into action. Speaking of which, wow, we covered a lot. Virtual assistants, website testing, renting out music studios, that whole side hustle explosion happening right now.
Oh, and don't forget making sure your skills actually, match what people want. Plus, that whole thing about checking the local rules before you do anything.
So important. So, for everyone listening, what really stood out to you today? What got you thinking?
Maybe there's one idea that clicked. Or maybe it's more about realizing how many possibilities there are out there now.
That little spark, that's what it's all about. Don't let it go out.
Exactly. Use it to fuel your research. Maybe you'll look into those virtual assistant gigs or finally start putting together that online course you've been thinking about. It's about taking that next step.
And remember, when you work from home, you get to decide what success looks like for you. Financial freedom, work-life balance, finally going after your passions, it's all possible.
It's so inspiring. This deep dive has given me so much to think about. And who knows, maybe it sparked a whole new career path for some of you listening.
It wouldn't be the first time. The way we work is changing so fast, the possibilities are truly endless.
So true. Until next time, keep that curiosity alive. Don't be afraid to blaze your own trail. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.